Let me tell you about some of the best places you absolutely have to visit in Ireland. This country is packed with stunning landscapes, rich history, and charming cities, so narrowing it down to just 10 spots is no easy task, but here we go. Number 1. Cliffs of Moher. Imagine standing on the edge of the world with the Atlantic Ocean stretching endlessly before you. That's what it feels like at the Cliffs of Moher. These cliffs are jaw-droppingly beautiful, rising over 700 feet above the crashing waves. It's one of those places where you just stand in awe, taking in the wild, rugged beauty of Ireland's west coast. Number 2. Dublin. Dublin is a city that feels like a big, warm hug. It's lively, friendly, and full of history. You could spend days just wandering around, exploring Trinity College to see the Book of Kells, or just soaking up the atmosphere in the bustling streets. Walking through the cobblestone streets, you'll find yourself surrounded by Georgian architecture, with elegant buildings that tell the story of Dublin's past. The River Liffey runs through the city, and a stroll along its banks will take you past landmarks like the Halfpenny Bridge and the General Post Office, which played a key role in the 1916 Easter Rising. Number 3. Ring of Kerry. The Ring of Kerry is like a greatest hits album of Irish landscapes. Picture rolling green hills, dramatic coastlines, quaint little villages, and even a few ancient ruins thrown in for good measure. Driving this loop feels like a journey back in time, especially when you stop to explore Killarney National Park with its lakes and waterfalls. It's a road trip you'll never forget. Number 4. Giant's Causeway. Now, this place is just out of this world. The Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland looks like something from a fantasy novel, with its thousands of hexagonal basalt columns stretching out into the sea. Legend has it that they were created by a giant, though science will tell you it was volcanic activity. Either way, it's a must-see. Number 5. Galway. Galway is where the traditional Irish spirit is alive and well. This city is colorful, vibrant, and full of life. The streets are lined with buskers playing traditional music, and the pubs are always buzzing. It's a city that invites you to join in the fun, whether you're dancing to some folk tunes or just enjoying the views of Galway Bay. Number 6. Limerick. Limerick might surprise you with its rich history and artistic vibe. The city is home to King John's Castle, which sits right on the River Shannon and gives you a peek into medieval Ireland. There's also the Hunt Museum, packed with fascinating artifacts. And let's not forget Limerick's literary heritage. This is the city that inspired Frank McCourt's famous memoir, Angela's Ashes. Number 7. Waterford. If you're into history, Waterford is your spot. This is Ireland's oldest city, founded by the Vikings over 1,000 years ago. You can still feel that history as you walk through the Viking Triangle with its narrow streets and ancient buildings. And of course there's Waterford Crystal, world famous for its craftsmanship. The whole place has a timeless feel to it. Number 8. Brú na Bóinne. Step even further back in time at Brú na Bóinne, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's home to some of the world's most impressive prehistoric monuments. Newgrange, the most famous of these, is older than Stonehenge and the Pyramids of Giza. It's mind-blowing to think about the people who built these tombs over 5,000 years ago, aligning them perfectly with the winter solstice. Number 9. Aran Islands. The Aran Islands are like stepping into another world. These 3 islands off the coast of Galway are a place where the old ways still hold strong. People here speak Irish as their first language, and the landscape is dotted with ancient forts and stone walls. The islands are rugged, windswept, and utterly captivating. It's a place to slow down, soak in the scenery, and experience a piece of traditional Ireland. Number 10. Dingle Peninsula. Last but definitely not least is the Dingle Peninsula. This place has it all: breathtaking coastal views, charming villages, and a deep sense of history. The drive around the peninsula is one of the most scenic in Ireland, with the wild Atlantic on one side and green hills on the other. And if you're lucky, you might even spot Fungi, the friendly dolphin who's been living in Dingle Bay for decades. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.